So I'm going to start the recording. So the ones, I'm not going to call on anyone because this one is easy enough, right?
Yeah.
It's just going to be 4.
No, Abby, I'm doing my work.
8, 9, and that's it, right? That's all for the ones. And I can do the same thing going down.
I got it. It's a piece of cake.
It's a piece of cake, Tristan?
Yes.
Okay, you're going to do 12, son.
Okay then.
All right.
Piece of
All right.
cake.
So let me see who's going to do my 2s. Carla. So I have 2 times 1 is 2. 2
6.
times, and then 2 times 3 is 6.
16.
2 times 4.
8.
8.
12.
Then 12.
14.
14.
16. 20.
20.
22.
And 22. Awesome job. Okay. Not so bad, right?
I'm in a space world.
Okay. Tristan, focus.
Okay.
Let me see.
Okay.
Dayron, let's do the 3s. So we already have 3 times 1, so 3 times 2. Dayron, are you there? All right, I guess we're gonna go with someone else. Let's see. Giovanni, fill in the 3s for us.
Okay.
No, tengo clase.
So 3 times 2,
6,
3 times 3,
9,
3 times 4,
12,
3 times 5,
15,
3 times 6,
18,
3 times 7,
21,
3 times 8,
24,
3 times 9,
27,
3 times 10,
30,
3 times 11,
33,
and 3 times 12.
36.
36. Okay, let me see. Awesome job, Giovanni. Let's pick the next person. Did someone volunteer?
Me?
Go ahead. Whoever said me, I can't see who's talking because Zoom is a little slow. So 4 times 2.
8,
8. 4 times 3.
12,
12. 4 times 4.
16,
Then 4 times 6.
24,
4 times 7.
30. 27, 8. 28,
28. 4 times 8.
32,
4 times 9.
36,
4 times 11.
44,
And the last one, 4 times 12.
48.
All right, awesome job. Let's see my 5s. That one's another easy one. Let's see. Carlos. 5 times 2.
10.
Is it? Carla, are you answering?
I said 10.
I know, but I called Carlos.
Oh.
Okay, I guess Carlos is not really here. Joey. 5 times 2.
10.
5 times 4.
20.
5 times 5.
25.
Okay, 5 times 6.
30.
5 times 7.
35.
5 times 9.
45.
5 times 10.
50.
5 times 11.
55.
Awesome job. All right, my sixes. Let's see. Abel. 6 times 2. Abel, you're muted. I can't hear you.
Sorry, I'm sorry to listen.
Okay, 6 times 2.
12,
6 times 3.
18,
6 times 4.
24, 24,
6 times 5.
30,
6 times 7.
30, 42,
Is that what we said, 42?
mm-hmm,
Okay. 6 times 8.
48.
6 times 9.
Wait, can you say it again?
6 times 9.
Oh, 54,
And then 6 times 10.
60,
6 times 11.
66.
And 66. Thank you. Awesome job. Let's see my sevens. Who's going to do sevens? Kiana. So 7 times 3.
Can I use the bathroom real quick?
Go ahead. Kiana, are you there? This is very telling. I know. I know now. Well, we're not really here. Julian, you want to do sevens?
Sure.
All right. So 7 times 3.
21.
Okay, Kiana says she can't unmute, so she's gonna do number 8. So 21, yes. And then 7 times 5.
35.
35. 7 times 6.
42.
7 times 7.
49.
7 times 8.
56.
7 times 9.
63.
7 times 11.
77.
Wait, what? 7 times 11, what was it? Julian? Yes, 7 times 11. I don't hear anyone either.
I'm back.
Okay. Julian, did something happen? We can't hear you anymore. You kind of got stopped on the 7 times 11.
I think she left.
Sorry, I made
Oh.
me.
All right, Julie. 77. And then 7 times 12.
34.
Are we sure?
I mean 70. 84.
84. Okay. Now the 8s. Let's see. Carla, you already did one. I'm trying to get different people. Let's see. Does anyone want to volunteer to do 8? Someone who hasn't filled in a row already?
Me.
Tristan, you want to do 8, or Dayron was the one who talked? Someone talked.
I said I have to do 12. I want to do 12.
Okay, so Dayron, were you the one who spoke?
Yeah.
Okay, because I heard someone say something, and then Tristan's video popped up in my little videos on the top. So I thought that usually happens when someone speaks. So, all right, Dayron, 8 times 2.
16,
8 times 3.
24,
8 times 4. 8 times 4.
I forgot.
Eight times 4.
30. $32.
All right. Dayron, are you gonna finish?
Oh,
the
32.
32. All right. 8 times 5.
48.
Are we sure?
Can I see?
Don't be saying it, people. Dayron, 8 times 5.
Hey, you know what I mean? Look.
40.
40. 8 times 6.
48.
8 times 7.
62.
Are we sure?
56.
56. 8 times 9.
72.
8 times 10.
80.
8 times 11.
88.
And 8 times 12.
$96.
96. All right. So the 9s. Who wants to do the 9s?
Me.
Who is me? When you guys say me,
Brianna.
Brianna, you're gonna do 9? Okay.
Yeah.
Remember, I can only see 4 little videos at a time. So I don't know who says me. So say Brianna wants to do 9. All right, Brianna. 9 times 2.
18.
9 times 3.
27.
9 times 5.
45.
9 times 6.
Wait. 54.
54.
I got confused.
9 times 7.
63.
9 times 8.
72.
9 times 9.
81.
9 times 10.
90.
9 times 11.
99.
And then 9 times 12.
108.
108. All right. My 10s. This is an easy one. Let's see. Anna. So
20,
10 times 2 is 20. 10 times 3 is?
30,
10 times 4
40.
is?
40,
Mhm.
50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120.
Awesome job. Okay. All right, Darlie, I see your message. Thank you for letting me know. The 11s. Who's gonna do the 11s?
Me.
Otra vez?
What did I say about the me's? I don't know who me is.
Can I do it?
Who is saying who wants to do it? You can't
Darian.
have filled out a row already.
Darian.
It's Dayron, guys. We gotta say his name correctly. You can't do it if you already filled out a row. Or I need someone new. Before someone has to be voluntold to do it. Brianna, what was the requirement? It's on a hand. Let's see.
I mean,
Kiana.
if no one is volunteering, I'll do it.
So Kiana, can you talk now? Because you said earlier you couldn't unmute your mic, but I got it to unmute. Kiana. Okay,
Nobody is here. Like nobody's speaking.
let's go down the list. Let me go down the list of everyone.
And I wanted to do 12.
You are going to do 12.
Yes.
We're almost at 12. Let's see. I'm going down the list of everyone who's gone.
With my eye closed.
All right, guys, stop talking for a second because you keep shuffling the list. So stop talking. If you already did a row, I'm not going to pick you unless everyone has already gone. Carlos, can you unmute yourself? Are you there? Because I tried to call on you earlier and you weren't there. I guess not. Julian.
Can I do both? If that's okay.
No.
Okay.
All right, Raydell, let's go.
Me?
Yeah.
22.
Julian, are you answering?
Hello?
Yes. Yes. Wait, those not Dale.
Hey, I see his camera. He stepped out for a second.
I think he went to use the bathroom or somebody called him.
All right. Let's do 11 together then, I guess. So 11 times 2 is?
22.
11 times 4.
That's
44.
4,
11 times 5.
55,
11 times 8.
88.
That would be 88.
Oh,
11 times 9.
99.
99.
11 times 10.
111. Oh, I mean 110.
11 times 11.
121.
121.
121.
All right. Now,
No, it's my turn.
thank you, Justin. This
Now it's my turn. With
math is
my
my
eye
favorite
closed.
class as well. All right. Let me mute everyone so Tristan has his moment.
And I'm gonna do it my eye closed.
As long as you know your times table, you sing them. It doesn't really matter. All right, let's go. 12 times 2.
Okay, 12 times 2. That's 22.
No.
No? What?
Don't act cocky, man. Don't act cocky. That's what happens.
I think you need your eyes open,
I'm
Tristan.
joking. It's 22.
You said that you can do it with your eyes closed.
All right. 12 times 3.
24.
12 times 3.
Wait, that's 36. Who said that? Someone just said 24.
All right, let's keep going, though, because we do have an actual lesson to do today.
48.
12 times 5.
12 times 60.
12 times 6.
6 times 6. I think that was I think that was 72.
Okay. 12 times 7.
12 times 7?
Mm-hmm.
That's 84. That's
Oh, we
84.
already spent an hour in the bell ringer.
I think that's 84.
12 times 8.
12 times 8?
Mm-hmm.
92.
No.
Damn it, 94.
What? No.
Wait, you said 12 times 8.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, wait, 96.
don't act confident.
96.
12 times 10.
12 times 10. Okay. 12 times 10 will equal 120. Yeah.
Tristan, don't cross the line.
April.
All right. I'm muting. We're too many people talking at once.
What?
It was 120. Who keep talking?
All right, Tristan. 12 times 9.
I think. Oh wait, 12 times 9. That will equal 108.
And 12 times 11.
132.
132. All right. We got through all that.
Yes, I did it. With my eyes closed. Yes. Yes.
All right. So.
Totally did
A
not.
little original.
All right. We're muting. So we have now our times tables. This is very, very important. Why? Because of our lesson today. What is our lesson, you may ask? Oh, you're probably thinking that it is multiplication. It's division. So division is basically backwards multiplying, right? Because you got to figure out what gets you to what. Now, when it comes to dividing, there are a lot of tricks and hints that you guys can use. I will tell you one. I'll put in this extra slide. So this is, remember I told you when you guys see a star, this is a tip. So to check if a number, and this is a bonus hint, to check if a number is divisible by 3, right? Because most of the time, and I'm sure you guys have done it, I used to do it all the time too, when you try to divide numbers, you kind of just randomly pick numbers out of the air, right? You pick, oh, let me try 2. Oh, but it doesn't end in an even number. Let me try 7, some crazy, and you try and figure out what you can divide it by. But there are tricks. So to check if a number is divisible by 3, add all the numbers and if the sum equals a number.
I got my answer.
What?
I got my answer.
We haven't done anything yet.
Yeah. No. Go back and I did it. I just did it. Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll go back there in a second. I just want to tell you guys this because I'm surprised that almost every class I teach, they don't know this trick.
I know that
So,
trick.
we need to
People
copy
made it
that,
for
right?
grade.
You should copy it, yes. Like put it on the
Okay.
side of your paper,
I ain't gonna
but just so you
copy it
remember.
because I know it. I know it.
All right. So if the sum equals a number divisible by 3, it works. I'm just gonna put it works, right? So let's say I have 372, right? And they tell me to divide it. And they tell me divide it by 3. Well, I can go ahead and do that entire division problem and find out whether or not it will work or if I will get a remainder. Or what I can do, I do 3, 7, and 2, and I'm going to add them all up. So 3 plus 7.
10.
10.
Plus 2.
12.
12.
Can I divide 12 by 3?
Yes.
So this number won't give me a remainder. So I'm going to test it.
Yeah.
So that's going to be 1. Gives me a 0. I bring down my 7. Now, we're going to go over this a little later. So if I'm doing this quickly, don't worry about it. It's just to show you that it works. And it works for every number. Every number, when you add up the little numbers in between, they're going, if they equal to something that you can divide easily by 3, you can divide it by 3, okay, with no remainder. So if you guys haven't heard that before, now you know. If you knew it already, then awesome job. You don't have to worry about that, okay? So back to our main work, dividing multi-digit numbers. So again, this is just dividing numbers with more than one number. So I have here the first one, 351 divided by 9. So when I have something like this, right, I don't think many of you will divide it like that. I think we all do the little house, right? We all know the little house. So your last number, so this 9 goes on the outside of the house, and the 351 goes on the inside, okay? Questions so far? Yes, Tristan.
I already did it.
What did you get?
Oh, I got 39 with no remainder at all.
All right, so let's see if Tristan is right.
Because I'm always right.
So
I'm not always right though.
no, because we're all learning. All right.
Yeah.
So
I made it.
can I divide, can 9 go into 3?
No.
Okay, other than Tristan, because Tristan, you already solved the problem. So I know we're just checking your work now to see if you got it right. So let's see. So when I ask you, can 9 divide 3? I'm asking you, what times 9 equals 3? So what in my times tables, and if you get confused, go back and look at your times tables. If I can turn the page. There we go. Now I go to my 9s. Any of my 9s equal 3?
No.
No. So I can't do that. So I have to look now over at the next number. So now I'm not looking at 3, I'm looking at 35. So what's the closest number that I can get to that's close to 35 without going over?
36. 27.
27, right? 36 is 1 over, it's too much, but 9 times 3 is 27. So I'm going to put my 3 over here. I'm going to have 27, and now I'm going to subtract. So when it comes to division, you are always subtracting. Division and subtraction go hand in hand, right? Just like I told you, multiplication and addition are hand in hand, division and subtraction, okay? So now I do my subtraction. 5 minus 7, can I do that?
No, you need to borrow from 3.
So I need to borrow from the 3. That's going to become a 2. Now I have 15. 15 minus 7 is what?
8.
8. Good job, Julian. You are the one answering, right? Because again, I only see your name pop up when your mic is unmuted, and then it goes away really fast.
Yeah.
So, okay, 2 minus 2 is 0. Now I have to bring down my leftover number, that 1.
Oh.
Now, in my 9s column, do I have either 81 or a number close to 81 without going over?
You have 81.
Where 9 times what gives me 81? So I
9
look
times
over.
9
9.
times 9.
9 times 9. So I'm going to write my 9 up here. It's going to be 81 minus 81. That's just 0. So my final answer is 39, just like Tristan got. Okay. Now the next one.
I knew it.
If you want to check your answers, you could just multiply 39 times 9.
So that is correct. So Carla is right. So let's say I do this and I'm like, geez, that seems weird. I don't think it looks right. Okay. I can just go ahead and do 39 times 9 on the side. Right? Because like I said, dividing is backwards multiplication. So 9 times 9 is 81. 9 times 3 is 27 plus 8 is going to give me 35. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. So now the next one. The next one. Brianna, you want to do the next one?
I mean, I'm not sure if it's correct, but I want to try it.
All right. So what's our first step?
You gotta see how much you have to multiply 31 to get the closest number to 87 or to get.
Right, so the first thing we do is we have to look at that. Can 31 ever multiply to equal 8? Never. Never ever. It's way too big. It's never going to shrink, okay? So I have to look now at my 87. So I have to figure out, okay, well, 31 times what is going to give me 87? Now, I don't expect you guys to know your 31 times tables. So my best advice to you is, like Brianna is saying, try it by 2 first. First, you want to look at the 87 and 31, right? So 31 is close to 30. Yes? So we're going to think about 30. We're going to estimate with 30. 30 times 2 will give us what?
62.
62.
30 times 2.
60.
30 times 2 is going to give us 60, right? So that's under 87, but let's see if we can get a little closer. So let's think 30 times 3 is going to be what?
90.
96. 96.
90. So 30.
96.
So remember, 30 is just really a 3 with a 0 at the end. So if I wanted to do 30 times 2, I can just do 3 times 2, which is 6, and put my 0 at the end. Same thing, 30 times 9, or 30 times 3. 3 times 3 is a 9, and I put that 0 at the end. Okay, now 90, too far. And that's estimated with 30, which is 1 less than that 31. Meaning my 31 is going to be more than 90. So what I'm going to try first is multiplying 31 times 2, which I think Brianna already said. I heard someone else say it. 31, it's going to be 2 and then 6. So 62. Okay, so that's going to be my best bet, right? If I go to times 3, I know it's going to be over 90. All right, so let me clean this up. So now I'm going to put my 2. It's going to be 62, and I'm going to do my subtraction. 7 minus 2 is
5.
5, and 8 minus 6 is
2. No, wait.
2.
Yeah, 2.
And I'm sorry, Brianna, I stole your thunder.
Hey, I got my answer. Miss
right.
Put. I forgot to say your name.
Miss Perdomo.
Miss Perdomo. I finally got my answer.
All right, well, we're not there yet.
If
So
you wanna hear it, please.
No.
put it in the chat.
Okay, fine. I put it in the chat.
Put it in the chat. All right. So now I have that 25, but I have to bring that 8 down.
10.
So now I'm at like a horrible looking number, right?
There we go.
It is not pretty to look at. But we're going to do the same thing. We're going to go back to the 30 to estimate. And we're going to do 30 times, and let's think. So let's go to my times table again. And even though we're doing 30, I want to look still at my 3s. Okay? So when I'm looking at my 3s, I need one that's close to 25. Which one is close to 25?
24.
8.
8. It's 8, guys. It's 8.
So my 8 is close. So I'm going to do over here 30 times 8, which is going to give me, again, I'm just going to multiply that 3 times the 8 to get 24 and bring that 0 down. So that one's close enough. So now I'm going to multiply 31 times 8, which 8 times 1 is 8. 8 times 3 is 24. Okay, so I'm going to write in my 8. I'm going to do minus 248. And I do my subtraction. 8 minus 0 is 0, or 8 minus 8 is 0. 5 minus 4 is just 1, and 2 is 0. So now what? Do I have any more? So this is my remainder, right? I don't have any more numbers to bring down in the problem. So my final answer is 28 with a remainder of 10, not 20. A remainder of 10.
Let's go. No, I got it correct again.
Any questions on these two problems? Any questions? Any questions on these two? Give me a thumbs up if we're good. Are we good? Give me a thumbs up. All right.
I did it.
So number 3.
Go.
The average person has, and remember, we're doing a word problem, so I'm going to highlight, always highlight or underline or circle. So the average person has 1,460 dreams, okay, a year. What is the average number of dreams a person has each night? So whenever you see average, and I'm gonna find online like a worksheet or a handout or something that shows you all the keywords for every operation, okay? So when it says average, what are we talking about? Brianna, is that supposed to be a hand raised, or are you applauding my teaching?
Division.
Hand raise.
Okay, so Brianna had hers first. So what is it?
You gotta divide 1,460 by 365.
Exactly. So I like this problem because it doesn't tell you what you're dividing 1,460 by. What is it doing instead? It's telling you to find out each night. So, and exactly, it says a year. So I have to think, okay, well, how many days or how many nights are in a year? Which is 365. So that's what I'm dividing. Now this is a very big number, but it's the same steps, right? So can I divide, can anything times 365 will give me 1?
4.
4 times, 365 times 4 equals 1?
Oh no, you gotta do the whole because 365 cannot go into 1.
So we got to do it step by step first. So we get it, right? So nothing will multiply 365 to equal 1. So I move on to the next one. 14, still not good enough. You kind of want to see the number you have on the outside, depending on how many digits it has. So in this case, 3. My first thing is I want to kind of look already at the 3. So 146 is kind of like the first one I can look at. And then I have to determine if it's too big or too small. Or I guess not too big because it'll be just fine, but if it's too small. So 146 is less than 365, so it doesn't work. I have to look now at that 0. And that means I have everything the same. Now there's no tricks, right? Because 365 is kind of somewhere in the middle. So what I want to do is, first, I'm just going to try by 2. Just to see what happens, okay? I always like to start with 2. So whenever I need to estimate, I always pick 2, 5, and then something above 5. But normally I just pick between 2 and 5. Why? Because if it's going to be 2, then you're good. If it's not quite there, then you can check 5. And if it's less than 5, you know, it's kind of, 5 is in the middle. Okay, so those are the 2 that I would always check for. I would recommend.
That's just so you know, I got my answer again.
You got your answer already?
Yep,
Okay, well.
and it's 4. Just 4.
So Tristan says 4.
Bruh.
Yeah, I'm smart.
Tristan says 4. I know Brianna said 4 earlier.
I know.
But we're gonna solve it together, so we're gonna do it the long way. So 2 times 5 is 10. I carry my 1. 2 times 6 is 12, plus 1 is
13.
3. And I have to, yeah, it's 13, so I have to carry my 1 and leave my 3 down there. And then 6 times 2 is 6,
7.
plus 1 is 7. So
That would be 730.
So now this is interesting, right? So let's say I didn't hear Tristan say the answer was 4. My final answer here is 730, okay? I'm looking at 1460. So what's 7 times 2?
14.
14.
14.
It's 14, right? So
Yes.
if I'm thinking, okay, well, 2 is too small, but it did give me that 7. And if I just maybe multiplied by 2 more, I might get 14.
Yeah.
So if I were multiplying 2 more, what would I really be multiplying 365 by?
By 4.
By 4, right? Because I need to multiply this by 2, or I can just combine them together and get 4.
I did the long grade.
You did it like times 3, times
Yeah.
4.
No,
You
I
can
did
do it?
I did like I did 365 times 2, then 365 times 3, and then 365 times 4, and then I got my answer.
So there's nothing wrong with doing it that way, but doesn't this save a little time? Now I just skip
Yeah.
that 3 entirely, if I can find that kind of pattern. So then I'm going to do 5 times 4, which is 20, carry my 2. 4 times 6 is 24, plus 2 more is 26. And then 3 times 4 is 12, plus 2 is 14. And that gives me exactly what I'm looking for.
Irrelevant.
And that gives me 0. So how many, what's the average number of dreams a person has each night?
4.
4. That's 4.
4 dreams a night.
That's not true. Well, that's not true.
Why?
I have 6 dreams a night.
Well, it says the average. That's like the normal person.
Oh, for a normal person, then I'm not normal then.
Like, maybe you have more dreams. Maybe
Then
you
I'm
don't
not-
dream at
then I'm
all.
not normal. Then
My
I'm-
dream takes so long.
No, but actually all my dreams that I dream comes true.
Oh,
Am I
boy.
the only one who dreams about falling from the sky?
No, I dream that sometimes I dream that I'm.
We're almost done. Yes, Carla, what's your question?
Actually, I had this dream like when I was in 3rd grade.
Oh, I had a dream when I was.
All right, so any
Oh.
math questions?
No.
No.
Yes, Tristan.
Well, I don't have any math question. I'm sorry that I raised my hand.
So no math questions for me?
No math questions.
All right, so I'm going to stop the recording.
Why
We
you
are
wanna
done.
recording this whole